Just really proud. I mean, we didn't shoot the ball well. It was it looked like a football score for quite a long time. And then when we scored 5 points, I think Jordan banked in a 3, and we hit a layup and scored 5 points in a minute. It just seemed like we were on fire. As hard a time as we were having scoring the basketball. And I give Colorado a heck of a lot of credit. It's tough on both of us to have a week off, but they came in and guarded us real well. They were prepared. We missed a bunch of open shots, and man, it was pretty neat. We went small at the end and got the stops that we needed, and the emotion in the building was really cool. It was quite a fitting ending. There's no doubt about it, for our seniors to send them off on that note. For me personally, this is the first time that we've got a group of kids that are actually seniors that we recruited when they were seniors in high school. And so it's taken on a little bit more of a purpose or a meaning that maybe I was able to avoid before. But it's and so a lot of the talk, and we got families, and it's just really hard, thinking that it's coming to a head. And it's been a hard couple of days for me, because that with that emotion, it's hard to put the proper product on the floor. And we were really sloppy for a long time, turning it over, missing shots. Again, Colorado was prepared, and they had a lot to play for. If they get this win and Cal would have lost, they would have got a bye in that first round of Vegas, if my math is correct. So a lot of credit goes to them to be able to compete and come in here in this environment, which is a hard place to play. I just really, again, proud. Jordan, Brandon, Jakob, guys made shots when we needed to, and probably more important than anything, we got great stops. They scored once, I think, in about their last 10 possessions, and that's what needed to happen with whatever the deficit was. We talked about it in the timeout with about 8 minutes to go. We can't win the game unless we get stops. The first thing I said, because when we came off the bench on that media timeout, is we had a bunch of body language that was saying we're defeated. So before our guys got a chance to sit down, I let them know that I'm okay with losing. I'm not fearing losing, and you shouldn't be fearing losing. But we're going to go down swinging. And so I think, from that point of view, and what I said was, without playing really hard defensively, we aren't going to be able to win. We can't trade baskets with them. And I thought that's what happened, was we got stops, and our guys really locked in and guarded. You certainly don't want to have to climb out of a deficit like that, but there was a lot of heart on the floor, from our guys, and I think each of them had an opportunity to see a shot go in, and then that's when the building kind of came alive. It was a struggle for us offensively, but I know none of us wanted to lose, but my guess is there was probably a little piece of each of those guys that you just mentioned that really didn't want to lose. So a lot of credit. We need to bounce back. We're fortunate to get the win, but we need to get our minds ready to rock and roll and enjoy this.
Two great teams going at it. It was more of just a defensive game. It was good for us to not shoot as well as we have been. So we had to kind of grind out a game. I think it will definitely help us going into tomorrow. It was just really exciting. Everyone was back into the game. No one was, the oohs were kind of out. It was more just everyone was cheering and everyone was behind us. I knew at the start it would definitely be emotional, just because your family's there. There's a whole presentation, but once the game gets going, it's another Pac-12 game, versus another tough team. I think it was, we just kept getting stops. I think our defense really helped us through this game. Just having the confidence that if a shot doesn't go in, we had the confidence to come back. Okay, let's get another stop, then go try it again. So I think that's kind of what fueled our offense. It feels really good, just to see the program each year. It just seems like it's progressed, and hopefully, you know, it just keeps progressing over the years and even into our next few games.
Like once, like we hit a couple of shots, we got a couple of consecutive stops, and the arena just like woke up, and it was all of a sudden it was loud, like, and it boosts you. It gives you that extra energy that you need, and then like I don't know, like 50 balls go your way and stuff like that, and it's just worth it. It feels good. I feel like throughout that stretch, like those last 7 games, we came together as a team. We've improved in playing together. We've improved in just getting out there and playing our hardest, even when we're going through like a tough stretch. Like we always find a way to come back and like to get ourselves like back together and focus back on the game and like make that run that helps us win the game. And it was the same thing today.